How we doing, beautiful people? All right. So on my end, it's time. Obviously, I say it's time because Trump said he's done. He's conceded. He said there'll be a new president or a new administration coming in January 20th. That's that. People who are going to go on about it, it's up to you. Rock and roll it. And this is the same thing I said to the people when Trump got elected. If you're going to go on about it, go ahead. And someone asked me, because I don't condemn. Well, here's the thing. I don't know what provoked the violence at the Capitol. I don't know what happened at the Capitol exactly. I saw it. I saw the footage. It was odd. A lot of people question it, but I'm not saying anything. And I'm going to leave this alone in a second. What I am going to say is, regardless, people got hurt, and that wasn't cool. If as a group we were going to start a revolution, I'm all for that. Like I was saying, I agree with Malcolm X in the sense of sometimes it has to be by force. I'm not against force. I'm not against war, things like that. In those instances where it's our own personal freedoms, but it's not coming to that, and that's just not what happened. I'm not going to say shit about it. I mean, the same thing I said, because this is the thing is, when people were demanding equality and demanding police brutality to stop a decade or so ago, and they were literally like putting their lives on the lines to do it and stuff, I respected that 100% when they were getting physical. When Malcolm X and them came out with guns, or when the Black Panthers, I love the Black Panthers. When they stood up with guns, I thought that was beautiful. That's what you have to do for your freedom sometimes. What you have to understand is many of us do not agree that Black Lives Matter cares about Black people. Many of us do not agree that the Democratic politicians or the Democratic platform of the Democratic Party cares about freedom, or our freedoms, or our rights. So all of us, white, Black, Asian, Latin, everything, man. And so that's just why we're fighting what we're fighting. Anyway, but if Trump's conceded, it's over. So we move forward. So I say, follow me on this. This is my next prediction, okay? Tell me what you think. Most of you won't like it. I don't know. You know what? I think a lot of you will like it. I think a lot of you will be badass about it, to be honest. Ivanka Trump. I say Ivanka Trump 2021. Ivanka Trump 2021. I see it. I can totally see it. Let me just do this. Hold on. Ivanka Trump. Or yeah, well, she's not Trump anymore, I don't think. But that's it. 2024, man. So I can totally see this, though. I can totally see Ivanka Trump 2024. I would vote for her for president. I think she's phenomenal. I think she's had her dad's back 100% and been badass. Anyway, that's the future. Okay, that's in my opinion. That's what's to come. That said, let me stop that. That said, let's move forward onto some other things, onto better and other things. I do want to talk about one thing, which is the fact that, unlike a lot of people that were like, oh, if Trump gets elected, I'm leaving the country. If Trump gets elected, I'm moving. Yeah, it would be right. I think so. I agree. Justin, good to have you. Yeah, I think it would be wild because, I think she's pretty badass and progressive and everything else. Again, I have said this everywhere, and it's written everywhere. I still support Donald Trump. I also am pro-choice, pro-open borders. I've been pro-gender of your choice. I'm pro-sexuality of your, like, nobody has a right to tell anyone what to do or even give a shit. No jobs, no nobody should give a shit what you're doing in your house, in the park or whatever, where nobody's looking. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm open borders, everything else. I just also support Donald Trump. And like I always said, we were Trump-publicans. We were Trump-publicans. That's over now. Ivanka 2024. Moving forward. So I'm going to say something, and I don't mean this in a negative, horrible way. I don't mean this to piss anyone off or anything. I'm not trying to sound like outlandish. I wear a mask. I have like 7, 8 masks. My kids have masks. My God, Matthew, I'm sending you this right now. I meant to send this to you right now, by the way. I have it right here. Hold on a second. Right here, I have you set up. Hold on. I have you set up and everything. It's absolutely ridiculous. Hold on. Hold on one second, Matthew. God damn it. I got to do this real quick, people. You got to love me for this. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, man. Because I'm a dick. But anyway, yeah. So here's my deal, man. Here's what I'm kind of trying to say is simply Numerica. So people, I'm sorry, let me go back to it. So people are always talking about how they're going to leave the country, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Well, I am either leaving the country or I am leaving the state minimally and going off the grid. Hold on one second. And going off the grid. Oh my God, dude. Why is this such a pain in the ass? Seriously. Hold on. Matthew Wallace. Damn it. Where are you, buddy? I'm looking for you right now, just so you know. Matthew. There we go. God. Oh my God. I'm so annoyed. Hold on. Anyway, my simple point is this. I am trying to put this here. See, there. I'm so fucking. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna lie. So my daughter and my ex-wife, who's now back in my daughter's life, but my oldest daughter and my ex-wife for my youngest daughter have been just grabbing my youngest daughter nonstop. Mary, what's up? Have been grabbing my daughter nonstop. Picking her up, taking her. So I've been hammered high, fucking around, just resting, relaxing, doing crazy shit, jerking off in weird ways, 4 fingers, 5 fingers, a thumb up my ass, all kinds of crazy shit. I'm fucking going on Tinder, on Bumble, I'm on Plenty of Fish, Grinder, you name it, I'm on it. I want front door, back door, eye door, peephole. I don't give a shit, man. It's like I've been so single lately. Bam. Look, just click on the fucking thing, Matthew, and sign up. It'll bring you right in. You're going to learn how to do this, okay? It'll be good for you. Matthew's saying the computers are a pain. Let's say hi to Mary. Mary, how you doing? Yeah, I as much as I regret it, it bothers me and everything else, and I wish it wasn't true. It's time to just move forward. I do want to point out, though, this is a good time to remind people of my plan. If I do stay in America, I'm going off the grid, and hopefully I'm going to get like about 30, 40 acres to start. And this is what's going to happen. Okay, so the simple point, Numerica, baby, Numerica. It's going to happen now. Like, it's gone. It's too much now. People are going to get hurt and stuff. It's better we just go, hey, look, it's not you. It's not me. I know you said my dick was huge, and I said that you were gorgeous and wonderful. And then we said that, we both smell like asshole. Excuse me, and grew to hate each other. Sorry, my shoulder is killing me. My shoulder, my back, my neck, some shit like that. Something keeps going numb. Anyhow, and I think it's just time that we say adios, bye-bye, toodaloo. Didn't work. Sorry for it. Wish it did. Wish things worked out better. It was a great 400, 500 years, whatever. It's been a great, a bunch of fucking years. It's been insane. Good times, bad times, civil wars, revolutionary wars, the 70s where everyone was fucking, the 80s where everyone was a gangster and a yuppie, and everyone was doing blow up out their ass all through the 80s. And then the 90s, everybody was recovering from all the blow and shit they did in the 80s. But then they started doing meth because lasted long. And then the 2000s, everybody's fucking recovering. Methadone's going through the roof. Pandemic. I mean, all this shit. It was a great run. It was a good time. It's over. America's failed. Yeah, that's funny. Love Bill Burr. Love Bill Burr should be helping me though. We both. I mean, my God, I have a mixed black child. I have a Jewish black child. I've been married. I was married to a black woman for 10 years. We're both angry white dudes, and he even told me I was hysterical. But yeah, Bill, you need to fucking help me, man. If you don't help me get my comedy out there, man, more, nobody's gonna ever fucking hear me. I know, I get it. I'm not gonna take over for you, Bill. I'm older than you. I'll be the grandfather you took on tour. I could be like your Joey Coco Diaz. You could take me on fucking tour, and I'm the old guy who's fucking angry who never made it, and you're fucking huge famous, and you're throwing me a bone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna suck your dick, but what I'll do is I'll tell the kids that do to leave after. Be like, hey, get out of here, you fuck. He's done with you. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that. I swear to God. Anyhow, I'm just saying, put that out there for Bill. Fucking hysterical, but you're right, Justin. Absolutely funny, dude. Anyhow, so on to other and better things, you know. So I am looking. I'm obviously going to still do comedy and everything else. I'm looking to move and start this place where people can go and just be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do anything that's hateful to anyone else. In the sense of there's no cultural appropriation. There's none of that. It doesn't exist. I'm saying you can't, like, this will be a place where you can't, like, you know, it's not only no Nazis, no hate of any kind, no anti-anyone of any kind. Everyone just gets to be. Just gets to be and let everyone else be. And who you can't be is a hateful person. You see what I'm saying? If your being means someone else can't be the way they are, then you can't be in Numerica. You see what I'm saying? If your being means someone else can't be the way they are, you can't be in Numerica. That means, like, oh, gay people are bad. Well, you can't be in Numerica because they're not bad. They're just people. You see what I'm saying? Now, the gay person who's like, fuck you, we're not bad, that's fine. But the gay person who's like, you know, fuck you, straight dude, you can't be in Numerica either. No, anybody who's just going to fucking be horrible. And that's what I'm saying. That's the whole point. We need a new place because this is horrible. We're so insignificant. Each one of us matters so much as human beings, but we're so insignificant. Speaking of Bill Burr, Justin, Bill Burr had a comment in a movie that was the greatest ever. The movie, what was it? Not the movie. The goddamn, you know what I'm talking about. It's a series. Fucking with Star Wars and shit or whatever. Whatever it was, you know what I'm talking about. The Mandalorian. And he has a line where he's like, yeah, you know, you think they agree? You think like they're okay with that too? The dying, you know, like, well, they died for the Empire. Yeah, you think they see it that way because they're dead? Like, they'll never see their families, and their families will never see. You think they all see it that way? That, oh, well, it was for the Empire. You really think they see it that way? Because it seems like a big waste of fucking nothing. It seems like everyone's dying for nothing. And it was just, that's not word for word, but it was just the greatest line ever. Because when don't we wake up and realize you're the front line? It's like at the karate studio and Bruce Lee comes in. And the instructor's like, Hu Tong, Chi Tong, Dai Do, Ling Dong, Hing Fu, yeah. And then they run up and Bruce Lee beats the fuck out of them. And then it's like the next one. You just, no, stop fighting for other people. Stop lining the front. Stop going to war against other humans for other humans. Let everyone just fight their own fight in that sense. Meaning, it's okay if you're going to stick up for somebody who's weaker, but if you're going to stick up for them, not be their bodyguard. Do me a favor, go by a lot of these Jewish temples. I'm going to tell you right now, man, you want to see some bullshit? Every one of these Jewish temples in Beverly Hills and shit got black dudes out in front guarding it. But nobody's got a problem with that. Big black dudes, bald head, they're paying them to guard the temple. They can't come in. They're not Jewish. They're not inviting them over to their house or to fuck their daughters or anything else. Yeah, Justin, I like that. That's fucking hysterical. I love that. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not changing, man. I'm still fuck these flakes, man. Fuck these snowflake twat bitches. I'm so fucking tired of these cunts and everything else, and all these whiny motherfuckers and all these frauds and all these bullshit motherfuckers and liars, and they're all horrible. I'm sick of all these rich kids who are like, fuck my mom and dad, but hey, go ahead and I'll use their money and I'll spend their money and this and that. You don't mind fucking sucking from the Republican money tit, but then you go out and you're a liberal, but your mom and dad are Republicans. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, no, I totally get you, Justin. I'm right there with you, my brother. Right there fucking with you. Anyway, the simple point is, yeah. So I'm not changing none of this. It's still, we're going straight after this shit and waking people up because, again, I've never been a conservative or like a Republican. I've always been pro-choice. But I'm for everybody's choice. My choice at this point, and I had several abortions, not me personally, obviously, but I paid half for several abortions when I was young. Yeah, I did. I don't deny it. My choice now, and my choice was why I have an 11-year-old daughter, why I have a 20-year-old daughter, an 18-year-old son, and an 11-year-old daughter, is because my choice was to have my child. Because I already had 2 children, and I all of a sudden realized, oh my God, that's what I aborted. Now, right now, with my son, the way he's pissed off at me and treating me like I'm a piece of shit and I never did anything in his life, I gotta be honest, maybe I was one shy. No, I'm just kidding. I love him. He's phenomenal anyway, and I'm going to guilt him into supporting me when I'm older anyway, so it doesn't matter. Even if he hates me, he's going to make so much money, so intelligent. Such a brilliant, good-looking guy, and he's going to make so much money. I almost am scared of being this mean to him, you know. But I'm me. You know, I've never done anything for money. So what do you do? Anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk about that, though. Yeah, it's time to let it all go. It's time to move forward. Let's show them how to end the hate. As Trump-publicans, I'm not talking to Republicans because they turned on us wicked. Not talking to Democrats or liberals or anyone else. Just as Trump-publicans, as people who like freedom, who like our rights, who like everything. And I'm with you, Mary, 100%. But this is the thing. This is the thing. And no, yeah, I'm with you. We're not letting them get away with fuck. Not a damn thing. Nobody's getting away with shit. What we do need to do, though, is move forward. Not deal with not my president, not deal with this and that. Yeah, we get it. Biden's an asshat and Kamala Harris is the president. She's a twat. We get it. She's awful. They're horrible people. They're horrible people. Someone said to salute. She opened her mouth. She didn't realize they meant the other kind. But yeah, I mean, but the simple fact is this, though. No, we're not going to let them get away with shit. What we're going to do is call people on all kinds of stuff. However, we need to move forward in our happiness with our neighbors and our friends. And we don't need to look at our friends and go, yeah, fuck you, Democrat, or this and that, or you're not my president. We don't need to do that to them. We need to call out the politicians, the Republicans and the Democrats, but the Republicans who turned and the Democrats. We need to call them out in our votes and show our support. And isn't that not, again, it's not so much for Trump anymore, but it's for that ideal. The ideal of our freedoms and our right and every person's right in this country to have an opportunity of some sort. And again, I get it. This has been a shitty country to a lot of people. I'm 99% Jewish. I got mixed Black and Jewish kids, Greek and Jewish kids. I get it. I'm a single father in a fuck country and I'm a school teacher. I totally get it. When people tell me I don't get something, fuck you. I grew up being called white boy and fuck you and this and that because I grew up in fucking Pacoima. So I heard fuck you everything. And then when people knew I was Jewish, it was Jew boy, kike, this and that. And yeah, I fought all the time. And it was a nightmare. And I got pulled over by the police nonstop for being white in that neighborhood. They always thought I was buying drugs or doing something. Again, I got arrested in front of my kid for breaking into my apartment in South Central LA because I was white with long hair, wearing shorts and no shoes. They thought I broke in. They didn't think my daughter was my daughter because she's Black. Insanity, right? So when people tell me I don't get it, fuck you in your face. I'm not going to tell you I don't get it. Eat dick. The reason it's hard for Black and white people of substance to come together is because you're so used to white people pretending they feel guilty and this and that, but they're just lying to you. They don't really feel guilty. They go home to houses with fences. They keep you out and everything else. You're just their fake friends. We don't feel guilty because we didn't do anything. I can't feel guilty for shit my family never did, I never did, never happened. Can't feel fucking guilty for some privilege I've never gotten. Give me the fucking privilege and then I'll feel guilty for it, I promise you. I'm happy to take the privilege to just feel guilty for it, no problem. But give me the kind of privilege I see motherfuckers getting, like the bitch from the soccer league who's always whining about. Give me her privilege and I'll shut the fuck up and I'll say I'm privileged. And I'll bow down to everybody else and tell them white people are horrible. Give me their kind of money privilege. And then, yeah, I'll fucking sell out, no problem. But it's bullshit. Privilege comes with money, whatever you are. You can't tell me in India there's white privilege. It's Indian privilege, the ones with money, not the ones in the slums. Wake the fuck up, people. It's a whole world. And that's what we're going to talk about, is it's the whole world. Let's get to some realities in life. Let's get to some realisticness in life. Let's get to some shit that's realistic and you're going to understand. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, let's, and so Mary, I'm with you, but let's look at our neighbors and say good morning. Let's know they voted Biden. Let's know they hated Trump. Let's know they were bitter for fucking 4 years, and look at them and say good morning. How you doing? And when they say, hey, Biden, you go, yeah, he won. He got it. It doesn't matter how we all feel he stole it. They feel he didn't. That's just how it is. None of us were there. And that's what I'm saying. I still feel he did. Mary, I'm sure you still feel it was stolen. 4 years. Hopefully, we're going to be intelligent enough to get somebody like a Trump or Ivanka, again, Ivanka 2021, into the office, and we're going to kick ass. It's just simple mathematics, baby. So you just step back and you relax, and we hope the system works. And if it doesn't work, maybe we go to revolution. Me personally, I'm trying to start a new America, or I'm going to leave the country. Don't know, but I'm going to be proactive toward a better world, a better life. I can't sit and bitch. I can't complain, and I can't sit there and be mad at people. You won. Everybody on Facebook, I stand behind everything I wrote and everything else. Yet, Bob Kitson and all you other people, you guys won. Your guy won now. I can't dispute that anymore. Trump said he won. He won. I was willing to stand with Trump until he gave up. He gave up, and I'm not even mad at him for it. I totally get it. A woman died. She was shot by the police. A couple of other people apparently died. Don't know how. Kind of weird. But so people died, and he just kind of went, nah, I'm good. He kind of went, yeah, fuck this. Okay. Now, if you attribute this to his presidency, then you're an asshat. The guy was a fucking rock star. The guy did amazing shit. But history will tell. Like Nixon. History will really tell. History will really tell who they really were, like Kennedy. We find out the murderous, rotten, scum-sucking piece of shit that Kennedy was when you guys all thought he was a hero. History tells. So we'll wait for history, and that's what will happen. However, please share the video, guys. Please, I truly appreciate it, by the way, because I'm still shadow banned everywhere. It's going to be a while before that eases off, and we know that. But it'll be nice to see things relax for a while. My question, I'm sorry, that I wanted to ask earlier, and I'm going to end on this. I don't mean this disrespectfully. I wear a mask. I respect other people. I really don't appreciate the people who go barging into private businesses without the mask. Simply, and if you can argue this with me, because it's a private business and they told you not to. Do you understand that? If you were at a park, if you were at City Hall or any of these places, I wouldn't say shit. That's why I don't disagree with it. It was the fucking, they stormed the Capitol. Wasn't even mad about it. Mad someone got killed. Wasn't mad they stormed the Capitol, though. I'm mad when the people, the anti-maskers, that wearing the Trump hats and stuff like that, but when they go out there and they're forcing their way into businesses that are private businesses, that does make me mad. Because those are somebody's business. They own it, whether it be Target, who I hate Target. It's still a private business. I hate Target. I'm not saying I steal from Target. I'm saying I hate Target. But I don't go in and throw stuff on the floor and piss everywhere. It's a private business. I can't do that. I don't go in there and scream at the top of my lungs, I fucking hate Target. I fucking hate Target. They could ask me to leave, and then I go, no. I go to jail. It's a private business, so you can't do that shit, man. If you want to talk about privilege, those are people with money doing that, and they get away with it. That's the real privilege. People got treated no different at the thing. But no, this is me news. No, you're thinking of Matthew Wallace. He just posted it for me. Way different. But anyway, so that's kind of the deal. That's all I'm saying is it's not a time to change our views. It's a time to move forward and be friendly to one another, though. It is a time to hug. It is. Oh, by the way, there is a news story. I wanted Matthew to come on to talk about this. I can resend you the thing, Matthew, or anything, like whatever. If you need me to resend it to you, let me know. But yeah, let me check my phone just to see if you text. But anyhow, so 2 kids in Antelope Valley, I believe it was, were kidnapped, and apparently there's suspicion that the parents murdered, or the adoptive parents murdered them. And not nobody's doing shit about it. This is like the Gabriel case and all these other things. I wish I had more about it. If someone has it, posted on the comments. If you have more about the case, but there's a kid up in the, or 2 kids up in the Antelope Valley. I'm going to look it up right now. I'm going to do this for Matthew. Hold on. Why? Because I love him. Why? Because I'm a wonderful fucking guy. That's what I do. When people are my friends, I go out of my way. By the way, if you could share this, share it, please. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. 2 children, Antelope Valley, missing, adoptive parents, suspects. Okay, so 2 California city boys. Hold on a second. They're so beautiful. I love the little shark eyes. My daughter has those. Oh, the dark. They have, like, if you ever like speaking like blue eyes, these are blue eyes. These are like how some people look at blue eyes. That's how I look at those eyes. They're so beautiful. I hope those babies are okay. So I guess, is there a suspect? Oh, here, let me do this. There we go. Give me a second here. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to take so long, but so I wish I had the number. They're missing. Orrin West and Orson and Orrin West. Let's just stop it with that. Anyway, let me see. Do we have a suspect? Let me see what we got going. I wish Matthew would have came in. Let's see if we have suspects. I'm not seeing any suspects in this. No. Okay. Anyway, you saw pictures of them. They're missing, and they're missing. Maybe presumed dead. The adoptive parents apparently are suspects. I don't know the whole story. I'm going by what Matthew told me. I don't have the entire story, but I did show the picture. Why? Because I love you, Matthew. Anyway, guys, just remember that. Also, last thing I want to talk about. I keep trying to say this, and everyone keeps cutting me off. Here's my question. Knock on wood. Hold on. I'm serious about this. I'm not taking any chances. I wear masks. I have hand sanitizer, bleach. I have the Clorox. I have a hand wiper, and the hand sanitizer I have is alcohol, not the methanol. Which, don't use the methanol, please. But my hand sanitizer I use, I don't know where it is alcohol based. So I drink it sometimes. The point I'm making is, I drink booze like I'm trying to sterilize my whole body lately. So I'm taking every precaution and everything else, right? I don't know what everybody else in my family, my daughter and my son take really good precautions. They both get tested. My youngest daughter, we keep her really safe. Everyone wears masks everywhere. Everyone checks everyone's social distances, everything, right? Here's my question, though. I have family in Texas. My whore-ass mom and my shit bastard sisters are in Texas. Because I don't know, I guess they were tired from whoring and stripping. But anyway, so they're over in Texas. Okay, so out of all of them, and then I got some family in Colorado, I got some people here and there. None of them have died from COVID. And I'm not saying they should, and some of them I don't even want them to. Like, if my mom got COVID just to prove it to me and died from it, I would say, ooh, okay, totally. My mom died of COVID. Bam. And it's real. And I believe it's real. I believe COVID's a virus. I believe all that and everything. I had it. I'm saying, if so many people were really dying from it and everything like they're saying, and the hospitals were so full, why would I have been at a hospital that was empty? How did Dre get right into a hospital with his aneurysm? And other people who've gone to the hospital that are celebrities, how they just rock and rolled right in. And other people I know who've gone to the hospital and just went right in, but they're all overfilled. So I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm questioning its validity. And if you have answers, share them with me. If you know it to be true based on an actual person you truly know that you know had the disease, had COVID, and died from it. Not someone you used to know, not someone who you knew through someone. No, an actual family member. You're around. They got sick. They were on COVID. You drove them to the hospital. You nursed them while they died. Something like that. That's all I'm asking. I'm just saying, correct me that way. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying nobody, and God forbid, and I pray to God, nobody does in my family. I am scared of this virus, but nobody's gotten it. So I don't agree with the masters going into private places, but if they were doing it in public places, I would support them. It's the same reason that if Black Lives Matters was protesting in areas where they didn't completely block working people from getting to work, or the Armenians were doing their genocide thing, even, or whatever, St. Patrick's Day parade, whatever it be, where it doesn't block people from getting to work, I'd support it all. I support it all. I support everyone to have their rights of expression and freedom and everything. Why do you have to block me from getting to work? Why do you have to destroy things? Why do you have to ruin stuff? That's private. That's private. I understand protests that go against federal buildings. I understand going after the federal buildings and you're risking your life from getting shot. I am amazed that so many people didn't get shot, surprisingly. When the command is people start rushing the fucking Capitol, you open fire. But they let them run in. But whatever. I don't want to get into that. Anyway, if anyone knows someone who actually has died of COVID, and I am sorry for you if that has happened, I truly apologize. Wake me up to it. Wake me up to it, please. But please have taken care of them or actually taken them to the hospital. And so many, I'm going to tell you right now, I have found 34 people that had made posts about a family member dying of COVID, and it never happened. I've checked them. I check all these posts, right? Because I like to know this. I'm not going to call people dead out because then it'd be horrible. But yeah, anyway, share the video. Let's get out there, guys. No need to change the ideas. Just, again, no need to hate your neighbors. Biden's going to be president. Harris will then be president. Hopefully in 4 years, we'll re-vote him out. Be well, guys. Be safe. And you know what? You can keep fighting it. You can keep yelling. You can keep screaming, but
it's going to happen, whether you like it or not.